The studio lights glowed bright on that Wednesday morning. The view was buzzing, laughter, chatter, the usual daytime warmth. But behind those smiles, something was brewing. Reba McEntire, country music's red-haired powerhouse, had joined the table to talk about unity, faith, and finding common ground in a divided America. From the first few minutes, the energy felt off. Joy Behar leaned back in her chair, that signature smirk playing across her face. "Well, Reba," she said, "some of us think folks in the middle of the country might be a little too sensitive about politics." The audience laughed nervously. Reba chuckled politely, but her eyes said something else. Calm, collected, but ready. "Joy," she replied softly, "I think people are just tired of being talked down to." A hush fell. Whoopi shot a look toward the producers. The tension was sharp, electric. Then Joy interrupted again, louder this time, teasing Reba's down-home values as a little outdated. The camera zoomed in. Reba's smile vanished. She straightened in her seat, her tone lowering. And right there, in front of millions, everything changed. Joy leaned in, smirking. "Oh, really, Reba? You gonna lecture me on values?" The air turned heavy. You could feel it through the screen. Reba didn't flinch. She looked straight at Joy, eyes steady, voice cool as ice. "No, Joy," she said slowly. "I'm not lecturing you. I'm reminding you that respect doesn't go out of style, no matter who's sitting at this table." The audience gasped. A few claps echoed. Joy laughed nervously, waving her hand. "Oh, come on, Reba. Don't tell me you think Hollywood is out to get you." Reba leaned in, her southern calm giving way to something deeper. Conviction. "I think Hollywood forgot what real America sounds like," she said. "And I think people are tired of being called stupid for loving their country." The studio went dead silent. Whoopi's eyes widened. Sonny glanced toward the control booth. The director whispered, "Go to break. Go to break." But the producers hesitated. This was television gold. Joy tried to interrupt again, but Reba didn't stop. "You can make jokes all day long," she said, her voice rising. "But you don't get to mock people who built this country." A producer waves frantically, but Reba refuses to stop talking. The audience was frozen. Every camera locked on Reba. She wasn't shouting. She was commanding. "I came here to talk about heart," she said, voice trembling with emotion. "But all I see is people tearing each other apart for applause." Joy folded her arms, trying to laugh it off. "Reba, this isn't the Grand Ole Opry, it's the View. We talk about real issues here. That was it." Reba's tone dropped to a near whisper, the kind that cuts deeper than a shout. "Oh, I know exactly where I am, Joy. I'm sitting at a table that claims to stand for women, but only if those women agree with you." The crowd erupted. Cheers, gasps, a few boos. Whoopi tried to calm the storm. "Ladies, let's take a breath," she urged. But no one was listening anymore. Joy leaned forward, her voice cracking. "You think you're better than us because you sing about pickup trucks and God?" Reba stood. "No, I think I'm still allowed to." The studio plunged into chaos, producers shouting, audience on their feet. Security stepped forward as cameras rolled, and Reba took one last step toward Joy. By sunset, the clip had spread across every corner of the internet. Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, all flooded with one headline: "Reba McEntire explodes on The View." Millions watched the 10-second stare down that silenced daytime TV. On conservative talk shows, hosts called Reba the voice of the forgotten. On liberal networks, Joy was praised for standing her ground. Commentators debated every facial twitch, every syllable. What started as a celebrity spat had become a flashpoint in America's culture war. People argued in diners, on job sites, in classrooms. Was Reba defending decency or attacking progress? Hashtags battled for dominance. Team Reba versus Stand with Joy. Meanwhile, Reba stayed quiet. No interviews, no statements, just silence. But that only made it worse. The mystery built, the pressure mounted. Everyone wanted to know, what would she say next? Then, 1 week later, Reba finally broke her silence. On her official X account, she posted a single message. No video, no caption, just words. "I said what needed to be said." And I'm not done yet. Within minutes, her post hit 1 million likes. And rumors began swirling that Reba was planning to go on air again. It was prime time. The lights dimmed on a Nashville soundstage as Reba McEntire sat across from a serious-faced interviewer. No audience, no makeup tricks, just raw truth. America watched in silence. "I didn't plan to explode," Reba began, voice steady. "But there comes a moment when you're tired of pretending everything's fine. When people mock what you believe and you're supposed to just smile." Well, I stopped smiling. Clips from The View flashed across the screen. Reba looked down, then back up, unflinching. "I respect joy, but I respect honesty more. I stood up for millions of people who feel unseen, folks who work hard, love their families, and don't fit the Hollywood mold." The interviewer leaned in. "Would you do it again?" Reba smiled softly. In a heartbeat, she paused, her eyes glassy but fierce. "If they think they can silence me, they've got another thing coming." The screen cut to black, leaving viewers stunned, emotional, divided. The host's voice echoed in the dark. "Tomorrow night," Joy Behar responds. The nation held its breath. What a moment. Reba McEntire stood her ground, and America is still talking about it. But now, it's your turn to speak up. Was she right to defend her values on live TV, or did things go too far? Tell us what you think down below. Your voice matters in this conversation because this isn't just about one argument. It's about what kind of country we want to be. If you felt that emotion, that tension, that fire, don't just scroll away. Smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe so you never miss the next chapter of this story. We've got exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes leaks, and political analysis you won't see anywhere else. Turn on notifications, because the next episode might just change how you see Reba, Joy, and The View forever. This is more than pop culture. It's the pulse of America. Stay tuned, stay loud, stay awake.